Shop offers in Disney Speedstorm are something that I cover from time to time, whether I think they're really good or really bad or just worth discussing. A couple of weeks ago, I made a video on this selectable racer offer because I thought it was really good and a great step in the right direction. But today, we're going to be covering a shop offer that I think is really bad, like just downright terrible to the point where it's almost funny. And these special offers in question are these 4 and 5-star up packs that are just so expensive. Like, if we look at the token prices here, 6,500 tokens, 10,000 tokens, 6,500 for most of them, and then 10,000 for the 5 stars, and then 2,500 tokens for the 5-star Figment Star Up pack, which is just insane. And the fact that they are slapping 60 to 70% off for all of these offers and still charging well over $100 just to go up 10 levels, it's just absurd. But it's funny for a lot of different reasons. Obviously, the price is just laughable. The discount is laughable. But then when you compare it to something like the upgrade offers that are actually in the game right now, these 25% off upgrade coins, it's actually a lot better than that, which I just find hilarious. But overall, I just think upgrade coins in Disney Speedstorm right now are terrible, and that's essentially what I'm going to be talking about. I've made a lot of videos, complaining about, the amount of upgrade coins we're getting in the game, how it's not enough, why you shouldn't upgrade your racers, and I thought about it a lot, and I will admit the system is better than the system we had before. It's less confusing, it's not annoying to do anymore, you can upgrade your racers more consistently. However, it just feels very frustrating because now that the curtain is pulled back and you don't need to jump through a bunch of different hoops to upgrade racers, you don't need to collect a ton of different kinds of upgrade parts, and it's all condensed into one currency. It really shows you the core progression that we're getting. Like, you can break it all down into very simple numbers rather than going across 30 different upgrade parts in the game. And it really reveals just how little progression we're actually getting in Disney Speedstorm and how hard it can truly be to upgrade your racers. And then offers like this is just insane. I already talked about these upgrade coins either on stream or on my Discord, or maybe I made a video about them, but it is essentially like $250 to max out a character when you buy these upgrade coins, which is just insane. And that's not even counting unlocking the characters or getting the shards for them or anything else. And it's just like, who is buying these offers besides the craziest of whales? And then you take a look at these offers and they are a lot better. It was 11,000 tokens for 45,000. How many is it over here? For 42,000 upgrade coins. And then here it's 11,000 tokens for 67,000, and then you also get 85 shards for a character. So obviously on paper this is a lot better than the other upgrade coin offers, but it's just, when you really see what they're selling here, which is essentially upgrading a character from level 40 to 50, that's what they're selling in these upgrade offers. If you have Aladdin at level 40 and then you spend $100 on this offer, you'll have Aladdin at level 50. But $100 for 10 levels? Am I the only one who think that's absolutely insane? And the crazy part is this is honestly one of the better offers we've gotten in the game. This is pretty good. Going from level 40 to 50 has always been way more than expensive than $100. And you take a look at other offers, like 500 tokens for 5 aerial shards, compared to these offers, this is completely terrible. All of these really are. And especially these, 1,500 tokens for 5 shards. But then when you really put it in a better offer, I don't know, to me it just sort of reveals how expensive everything in Disney Speedstorm really is in a way that I haven't thought about it before, because you're not breaking it down, one level at a time. You're really taking a step back and realizing they're charging you $125 to take Figment from level 40 to level 50. In my opinion, if you spend $125 on a single character, you should at least be able to max them out completely. I understand this is a gacha game and there's a loot box component, but for $125 I could buy full priced video games, 2 solid well-made, full-priced video games. And I'm not saying Disney Speedstorm isn't well-made, because I really do think this game is fun. I enjoy playing it, and I love it a lot, but I don't love it enough to spend $125 to upgrade my Figment 10 levels, nor do I think anyone should. I think that price is just ridiculous. And I think $5 to unlock a character like the selectable racer offers is good. I think that's fair, and I think upgrading characters should be the hardest part of the upgrade process, because that just makes the most sense. Once you unlock them, you have the racer boost. It just gets way easier to start upgrading your characters. You have the daily specials and stuff like that. And so I think that upgrading a character should be the hardest part, for good reason. You also unlock them in regulated, local free play, private track, all that stuff. So $5 to unlock a character, I think that's good and should be the general price point. It should never really get more expensive than that. And I was a big fan of this offer. But then when you start breaking down all the numbers for upgrade coins and stuff like that, the rest of the progression just gets way too expensive. Like, I don't know. I feel like even $50 to fully max out a character, that's a lot when you compare it to like getting a full price game. But like, that is something I could understand. $50 to fully max out a character, I could maybe get behind that, because obviously in a perfect world it would be way cheaper. But we're talking about Gameloft and Disney Speedstorm here, and even when you compare it to other gacha games and other mobile games, that's a relatively fair price point. Like, obviously you could buy a full console game, and that's what you probably should do with your money, but like, compared to other games, that's fair. But $125 for a fifth of your progression, and yes, I know the last 10 levels are over half of it, so really it would only be around $200 to fully max out a character. It's still too much. It just is, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think about these offers? But I saw them, and it really just dawned on me how bad the progression system is. Like, man. Like, if I just wanted to take my Ariel from level 30 to level 50, that is so much money. $165? Like, what are we doing? I really don't understand how this price can be justified. And I'm not even gonna lie, these offers are tempting as a whale of the game, simply because everything else they've given us is just awful. And I know there's like a special term for that, where they make everything so outrageously priced that when you see a somewhat, cheaper, not even decent, you just see a cheaper offer and you're like, oh, this is actually pretty good. That's what happened to me. I saw this offer, I'm like, oh, 67,000 upgrade coins for only 10,000 tokens, and then I also get shards on top of that. That's not that bad. And like, yeah, it's not, but like, for a whale, for someone who makes money playing Disney Speedstorm and creating content on it, maybe it's worth it. But for any sane person, which I'm not, it's insane. These offers are insane. And I just wanted to get this off my chest, because I don't understand why things in this game are so expensive. But in my opinion, the entire shop is just way too grossly overpriced. Like, almost every element of the game, even the golden pass now charging $20 per season, I feels like too much. The vault pass should be like $5 tops, or just increase the rewards that are contained within it. Just the game in general, it's expensive. All these offers, like, I want to spend money and support the game, but when you are charging, upwards of $200 or more to max out a character, and $125 just to get the last 10 levels, it's insane. And I don't know what else to say about it, That's just how I feel. And they raised the price of the Star Chaser boxes recently. There's a lot I could talk about with the shop and monetization in general. I think cosmetics are a failed way to monetize the game, for a lot of different reasons that I could make a whole nother entire video on, as to why I think cosmetics are just terrible and why people aren't buying them. Because like, really, how many people have you seen with these deluxe cart in game? Not a lot, and this is the first ones and supposed to be the most hyped deluxe carts, and not a lot of people are buying them for a lot of different reasons that I've talked about on stream and might make more videos on in the future. And then the star up packs and the upgrade coins, everything is just so pricey, and I really think $50 to $70 should fully max out a character, and then some, in my opinion. That's still a lot, because it's another full-priced video game. You could buy like Elden Ring or something like that, or whatever game you enjoy. I don't know. It's crazy to me that it's this expensive. But thank you guys for listening to me rant and ramble. Let me know what you think of these offers. Again, I think they are ridiculous. and so outrageously expensive. And yes, they are better value for upgrade coins than anything else we've gotten, so props to them for that, but 70% off clearly isn't enough. I think we need to at least get to like 90% off. Like, just keep taking it off. Like, the fact that they think this is worth $250 with no discount, or more than that actually, is just insane to me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.